What's up, y'all? It's another edition of No Cap Podcast with the Sales Bros. I'm Lex.
I'm T.
And today we're going to talk about the election that's going on, all right? You got Kamala Harris on one side, and then you have Trump on the other side, and you got a lot of in-betweens, all right? This is a big election, kind of back when Obama was getting elected to the White House, all right? It's a lot of changes. This will be the first time if she is picked, Kamala Harris, first woman. And so, again, it's a lot of things, a lot of different controversies in regards to that, you know. One in particular, where other countries respect America for having a female as a president, as this is something that's historic, which is be unprecedented if she wins. But also on the other hand, you do have Trump, and we know all about his MO, all right? Not saying going for one side or the other, but we want to get people's opinion about what's going on and what you think about it. So currently, since I got my bro here, T, want to just see, man, what do you think is currently going on with the election and all this stuff that's going on right now?
Right now, it's a crazy time. Crazy time to be alive and stuff like that. With the elections, I don't know which one I would go with personally, but they already have their picks and everything, and they already have their selection of who they want to be president anyway.
Yeah.
And so it's just a crazy time. I'm ready for all this nonsense to stop and to just be normal again.
Yeah, and if we can ever go back to normal, man, it's just one of those things that I see that it's kind of like with the football teams, you got family members that's, one team, you got family members, other team, and then when they go do head to head, it's like you got family blood that basically, I'm not talking to this person, or I hate this person because they think a different way, which is stupid. But that's kind of the same thing that's going on right now. I mean, the biggest thing for me is just when I see all this chaos from the video clips of people trying to vote, or they're burning the votes going down, or people getting in fights because of, the long lines, but also they have tensions because they have their own opinions about who should be in the White House and so forth. It gets to the point to where that's just ridiculous. It's about, I think they're trying to conquer and divide, just like what the Bible says. And again, if they got all this attention that's focused on the election, what's really, really going on? This might be something that's, we're so focused on this election, what's going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing. What do you got to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, it could be just to draw our view to this thing going on right now. And they could be doing some things behind the scenes because there's a lot going on right now. You got Elon Musk, he's doing breakthroughs with space and technology, and with his robots Optimus, and he had a self-landing rocket that landed back, and there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we don't see. There's wars with what is it? Israel and
the Gaza Strip and Palestine,
and we're getting trillions of dollars to them. So
and Iran is, I think, about to do something too. So
yeah, there's so many things going around right now. You got China with the Philippines. They thinking about invading the Philippines. So there's so much stuff going on right now, and I'm just ready for for the world to be kumbaya.
Yeah, hopefully we can get there. Do you think it's a possibility that will ever happen, or?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's so many
different powers,
different objectives, and I don't know. It'd be very tough to get to that point. To think as one, to get to that point.
Yeah, and like I was saying, it's just at a time, it's a critical time because again, it's a lot of things that's going on, not just in America, but outside in the whole world. Again, like my brother was saying, with the war with Palestine and Israel, I think Iran is about to be on board with that. It's just a lot of stuff, man. So you definitely got to stay prayed up. Again, it's a time of turmoil, but it's a time, again, every day you wake up, you got to be blessed to just be living, regardless of what you're going through. But this is a time to come together because, again, it's all about conquering divide and separation, especially with the election that's going on. And the one guy said that, hey, you have more power in your state versus, going to this national level. Because, again, do votes really matter on a national level? Some say yes, some people say no. Again, you do have your right to vote. But is it really, really your vote counting? I don't know. Mm-hmm. People say it is, people say it don't. It's a big conspiracy about that, but they say you have more power, more control within your local state. Look at your local officials and then see who's doing what. See what policies being passed in your state. You have more control of that versus on the national level. Because again, when it gets to that certain point, which I've heard and my brother's heard, they already know who's gonna win the election. They already know who's gonna be in that White House. They've been appointed. It's just, they're gonna cause all this confusion with us and the American people on separating, dividing, So we're not looking at anything else that's going on. We're so focused on this. But what are your thoughts on that? You know what I'm saying? What do you think about the president election? Who you vote for? Are you even voting this year? All right. It is a critical time. But we want to make sure that everybody makes the right decision if they do decide to exercise their right to vote. But other than that, man, what else is going on? Have you seen that's been going on lately?
Not much other than that. Your vote matters. Don't act like it doesn't matter. It matters, because our ancestors, they gave their life for it, and they fought to the bone for it.
Yeah.
And so your vote matters, and hopefully we can get through this. Yeah. Whoever the victor, So.
Yeah. And hopefully they got, whoever's in the White House, definitely look as the human. Everybody in this country, whether you're born here or not, or you come into this country legally, everybody contributes to the culture of America. Again, we're one of the power nations as of now. Is that going to change in the future? We've yet to see. It's a lot of things, like I said, is going on. But I know one thing in particular: a lot of countries outside, around America, have their eye on America. They look at everything that we do, how we treat our people. And again, it comes to the point when certain things are pretty bad and goes to a national level or international level. You have other countries like, man, I feel sorry, I feel bad for being in America, or for people being in America going through what they're going through. It makes you really think. It's like, man, if they're saying that and they're in a, assume worse position than we are, what's really going on? It has also been a lot of people, Americans, that actually been leaving America, especially Black and brown people that's leaving America and going to other countries like Thailand, going to South America, going just to different areas because they're saying better life there. The cost of living is cheaper. They don't have to worry about racial discrimination as they do in America. So again, that's a catch-22. This depends on where you're at, who you are, and what you're doing. But, it is, if you notice on social media and all that, you do have a lot of influence of different people that are leaving North America and going to different countries to basically pursue a better life. What would you say in regards to that? Do you think that's something that's really going on? Do you think it's just better out there?
There's more people living abroad. Definitely, if you have the money flow and if you can work remotely, I don't see why not. Because the quality of life is a lot better, they say, and less stress, and you're able to afford more. Your money can go
a lot
further.
Yeah.
And so I mean, there's a lot of pros to that. Free healthcare as well.
Yes.
And so America, we're so locked down here. It's not even funny.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money.
Yeah. And then, like my brother said, it is a lot of people that say, depending on what country you go to, the cost of the American dollar goes a lot further. In particular, I've seen a guy, influencer, that was in Thailand, showing a nice condo in the middle of, I believe, Thailand, or somewhere around Thailand, and it was like $400 a month. And this is like a plush, high-rise, a condo in the middle of the city. I think the total cost just for the whole month is like right under $1,000, and that's to live really, really well. Going out to eat, have your food catered in, have your clothes washed, and all that good stuff. So it is a catch-22. I mean, maybe these influencers are just showing the luxurious side of that part. They don't show you the other side of it. But again, it is a big world out there, and I tell people, if you can do that, go travel, definitely, especially outside the country, or just go, anywhere just to get out your state so you get a different perspective to see, because there is a lot more to see in this world, regardless of everything that's going on. But the main focus, again, is this election, and just want to see what you think about this election. Do you think whoever is in that White House, will it cause a rift? Will it cause people to rebel? Will it be another, uprising of people trying to take over the White House? You know what I'm saying? Or crazy stuff going on. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of shootings in America, and it's just unfortunate. They're talking about gun rights and gun control, but we also need to look at the big aspect, is in mental health, because you have people that never been diagnosed with mental issues are now being diagnosed, and they have, been going around. Not saying everybody is doing bad things, but it's a big, big thing here in America. And part of that is, we don't have anything to really combat that. We don't have anything that's really, looking into that. But the benefit, the good thing now is it's more awareness of mental health, because back in the day, they really didn't talk about it. So It's more, people are more aware of it. But again, it is a big issue, because again, if you have people with certain mental issues and then they get control of guns, It could be an episode, and not necessarily, they might not be a bad person. It was just the wrong place and wrong time. Something goes off, causes them to trigger, and then that happens with a mass shooting or somebody gets killed. So again, we want to see what you think about that. Do you think with the new presidency, who's ever in the White House, will have control over that or have better plans to control that? Because it is a big, big deal here in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you got to talk about in regards to this elections?
None pressing, just stay prayed up and keep believing, and your vote matters.
Yep, and we're gonna get through this, y'all. Again, like I said, anytime there's turmoil, when it's dark days, it's sunshine and the rainbow on the other side. We just gotta get through this. So yeah, again, if y'all like videos like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for No Cap, where we bring the real, no filter. And again, this is Lex.
ET.
And we look forward to seeing you soon.
Peace out.
Peace.